Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you what to do if your Snapchat app isn't working on your iPhone. If there is any issue connected with your Snapchat app, there are 5 simple solutions that I'm gonna show you that will probably help you with that. So the most common one is an update. You need to update your apps frequently because without them they may stop working. So let's begin by that update. As I've said, you just go to the App Store and search for Snapchat in the search tab, which is right here. Then even if it says open here, click on the Snapchat logo and it may say update right here. Once you click on it, wait until it updates, and once it's updated, see if it works. If it still doesn't, then go to settings, and in the settings we'll check for permissions because there's a chance that your Snapchat isn't working because you haven't granted some important permissions. So let's scroll all the way down to apps and find Snapchat somewhere near the bottom. And now you can see a big list of permissions. I would suggest to make sure that everything is enabled, so it just makes everything work for sure. But the most important will be for sure the camera, since the camera has to work on Snapchat. Also the photos, the microphone as well. Contacts aren't as important, but it's up to your preference. Then the background app refresh is very important, and the mobile data, which also will be important if you're planning on using your Snapchat when you're not only on Wi-Fi but also when you're only on the mobile data outside of your house. So once all of that is sorted, then you can see if your Snapchat is working, and if not, then a very simple solution that usually fixes everything is just to restart your phone. And in order to do so, just press and hold on power and either of the volume buttons at the same time, then slide to power off and wait for 10 to 15 seconds. After that, you may begin by pressing and holding on the power button. Once the Apple logo shows up, you can release and wait. And now let's just unlock the phone. And now see if the Snapchat is working. If it's not, then another thing is to reinstall the Snapchat, but before we do that, make sure that you know your password to Snapchat, and if you don't really know, then there's a chance it is saved in the passwords app. So go into that and see if it's there. If it's there, then you don't have to memorize it because it'll be saved here all the time, and most probably it'll even autofill, and if it doesn't, then you can still view it in the passwords app, so don't worry about it. But you either have to have it in the passwords app or have it memorized. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend reinstalling the Snapchat because it may log you out, and you can't really log back in if you don't know the password and all the other credentials. But if you do, then just press and hold on the Snapchat app and click on remove app, then delete app and delete. Now go to the App Store, go to search and search for Snapchat. Then download it. And you can, once it's downloaded, you can try relogging back in. And it will probably help. If it doesn't, then there is the last thing that we can do, which is going to settings. Then go to the general and iPhone storage. You can see that I have quite a lot of storage, but if you're low on storage, then the Snapchat may not work, but also other apps, because each of the apps that you have on your phone needs to have some free space on your phone in order to be able to cache some data, like some messages, some photos, whatever it has. It will need at least 200 megabytes to be on your phone right here, but I would recommend to have even more, since you're probably gonna fill the 200 megabytes pretty quickly with photos or some other files. So you can either uninstall an app. If there is any app that you don't need, then just go into that and you can delete it fully, or if you're planning on reinstalling it in the future, you may prefer to offload it, so the documents and data will stay there, but the app size will be reduced to 0 until you reinstall the app. So that's great, so you don't lose the data that's in the app, but if you don't really care, or if you're not planning on reinstalling that app, you can just delete it. Once it's deleted, your storage will probably be freed up, depending also on the size of the app, because you can see that I have apps that take 6 megabytes. They won't really help if you uninstall them, but if you uninstall several of them, they may. So once that's done, or if you can't uninstall any app because everything that you have is important, you may want to go to Photos, and in the Photos, photos on my personal phone take up 50 gigabytes of storage. That's a lot. And if you have any photos that aren't important, like you can see here, I have lots of these kinds of photos. You can select them by clicking on select, then selecting them, then deleting. And also videos take up the most storage, since videos are just take up a lot of storage usually. So you may want to also delete some videos. That should help a lot. And remember that once you delete either the photos or the videos, your storage is not yet freed up, because in order to free up your storage, you need to delete them permanently. Once you delete a photo, normally it is moved to the recently deleted folder for 30 days. And it's great because it gives you that option to change your mind. But if you want to free up your storage now, first make sure that the photos or videos that you removed, you're sure that you really don't want them on your phone anymore. Then go to the recently deleted folder. You can unlock it with Face ID or passcode. And now just select the items that you really want to delete. Click on three dots, delete from all devices or delete permanently, and now it will be deleted and your storage will be freed up. And this may help. If it doesn't, try restarting your phone again, and if it still doesn't help, then it's probably not yours or not your phone's fault that the app isn't working. It's probably either the server of Snapchat that makes it not work, or it's just that developer of Snapchat needs to release an update that's not yet rolled out, and it may help some fixing some common issues. And that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.